Hey guys, Orlando here. We're going to have a little discussion today. I'm friends with a lot of different people on Facebook, on the internets, on the bulletin boards. Yes, I go back that far. On the forums. Well, one thing I'm always asked when people find out I'm familiar with military rations, etc., etc. Okay, the second question I'm asked besides why, what is the difference? All right. What is the difference between the military and the civilian meals that are offered on the markets today? And if you go to eBay and you look around, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a confusing, jumbled mess. I was on there earlier today just out of curiosity and just so happened to see one guy advertising a brown bag MRE that was quote unquote from the late 60s Vietnam era. Never mind that brown bag MREs didn't even come into thought until the late 70s and was not issued to the troops to the 80s, 6 years after Vietnam. But this guy had a Vietnam era 60s brown bag MRE. So be careful of what you look at, learn your history, take a few moments, educate yourself. It's the best thing you can do. So what we're going to do today, it's a nice Sunday. There's not a race going. We're going to have us a good old-fashioned time, and we're going to take a look at two different MREs. So what we have today that we're looking at, we have a 2013 menu number 18 beef ravioli and meat sauce, made by the SOPAKCO Incorporated, Mullins, South Carolina. You can see out there the date code 3329, so late 2013 production. Along with this today, we are going to look at a meal individual reduced sodium, SOPAKCO, Mullins, South Carolina. And if you look at the date codes, this is the beef ravioli and meat sauce. And you can see right there the date code 2273. So this one actually is a touch older than this one, but they are both from the same general time area, within a year of each other, or maybe a little more. Both produced by the same company, both the same menus. However, warfighter, military version, civilian version, seen everywhere. Now, one thing I'm going to have you notice real quick. See this little icon right here? This used to appear on all the old MREs. Notice it's not on this one anymore. You got these bigger pictures. So, why don't we tear in and see what we can find? All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the actual military version of the MRE. So let's take a look here. Open sesame. Open rip me. How about that? Alrighty. We getting hung. There we go. Alrighty. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. Up there, right there. Now, wheat snack bread. Of course, our good old FRH, our accessory packet, hot beverage bag, cheese spread, yay. Trusty old MRE spoon, toasted corn nuggets. That's an interesting snack. Beverage-based powder lemon lime. Raisins. And beef ravioli and meat sauce. Alrighty, now let's go with the civilian one. Reduced sodium. Luckily that's not an issue I've had. That one peeled a lot better. That was a nice peel. So let's see what we got. Yep. Tootsie Roll. Good old FRH. Set you right here. Crackers. Pop-Tart. Oh, excuse me. Toaster pastry frosted with brown sugar. Strawberry jam. Apple jelly. Well, apparently they want you to have a case of diabetes. And the accessory packet with the spoon. Looks like it has salt, seasoning, salt, pepper, seasoning, or no, just pepper and salt-free seasoning. All right. Well, we notice one thing it doesn't have. Absolutely zero drink mixes. So let's take a look at these side by side. We're going to move reduced sodium right here. And then right here beside it, and yes, notice accessory packet comes with coffee, type 3. There you have it, folks. Side-by-side comparison. Same manufacturer, same basic menu, beef ravioli and meat sauce from the same company within a year of each other. Here's the civilian. Here's the military. A little bit of a difference there, wouldn't you say? So why don't we take a look and see how these two mix up. All right, so let's take a look at all this stuff. I'm going to start on the military side here. Beverage base powder, lemon lime, add to 12 ounces of water. That's about what I've got there. Alrighty. There we go. All right. Now I need to stir that up just a little bit. And for that, we're breaking out trusty MRE spoon. Alrighty, got that mixed up. Coffee's going to wait a minute because I did what I was supposed to do. Filled the hot beverage bag up, put it in with the flameless ration heater so we can see what happens. Alrighty, wheat snack bread. We're going to put you right there. raisins. Let's take a look at our raisins here. There we go, raisins osmotic. Toasted corn nuggets. Oops. Didn't mean to cut that one like that. Oh well. There we go. That's toasted corn nuggets. And of course, our lovely, wonderful, awesome cheese spread. There we go. And since we have the extra room, let's do this. See the corn nuggets. We see the raisins. Let's turn into our accessory pack. Splenda, ooh, pepper sauce, white, moist towelette, salt, creamer, coffee type 3, and the red pack gum, which means it has a slight cinnamon flavor. Yay! That's the accessory pack. Alright, so that is the military minus our coffee and our ravioli. So let's take a look at the civilian version. The world looks mighty good to me because Tootsie Rolls are all I see. Yes, I'm dating myself singing that song. It's a Tootsie Roll. And yes, I used to love watching Captain Caveman. Super Chicken! And Georgia of the Jungle. Nah, we ain't gonna go there. I can't sing. I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket truck. All right, let's see if we get the hiss from the crackers. If we can get them open. Oh, we got it. So these were good and sealed. All right. Here we go. 2 things of crackers. And since I am a dad, I can honestly make this joke. You notice the military had bread instead of crackers, so it was crack-a-lackin'. Go ahead and turn it off now. I know. I've probably just ran a bunch of people off. All right. Toaster pastry, frosted, brown sugar. I wonder what we're going to find when we open this up. Because I know in the past, yep, I have opened up the nice military wrapping. And what should my wondering eyes behold? All right, let's go ahead and open up this quote-unquote accessory packet here. Spoon. Pepper, Papa's Perfect salt-free seasoning, and a napkin. No coffee, no sugar, no drink mix whatsoever. Which is funny because I know SOPAKCO used to put a coffee packet and everything in with their accessory spoons, so I wonder when they quit doing that. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's move Mr. Pop-Tart just a little bit so we can see. Jam, strawberry. Squeeze a little bit out there so you can see it. Well, try to. There we go. And I'm going to put a little bit over here as well. And oh, apple jelly. Yeah, apple's one of my favorites, so. That one came out a little runny at first. Interesting, but you notice it's got a nice clarity. Nice look to it. So we're going to see how those two do. Strawberry jam, apple jelly. Well, I tell you what. Stir that up some more because it feels like some stuck to the bottom. Get all of our flavor in here. Now, let's go see how our two mains and our rock or something are doing. Okay, well, I can say this. The military got hot. Civilian, not bad. And you know, I went to mark them to make sure I would know which is which. And I realized this one has all the military information on the back. The civilian one doesn't. It's just a plain backing. Front's the same, though. Hot water in our hot beverage bag. So, let's do this. We're going to pop her open right here. We're going to mess up this creamer real quick. There we go. That got it open. Dump in the creamer. Believe it or not, I don't drink sugar in my coffee, but I do like equal in it. I know I'm weird that way. But of course, I also started drinking coffee when I was 4 years old, thanks to my grandmother. Good old country lady. Tell you more about her and more about her and Grandpa later. But meanwhile, let's get some of this coffee open here. Yeah, I still remember the first time I went to Grandma's. Well, one of my earliest memories of Grandma's was going in, telling Grandma, I'm thirsty. She said, well, I got a pot of coffee brewing. Mom said, that boy's too young to have coffee. Grandma went, no, he ain't. He's a male. He can drink coffee anytime. Guess when I started drinking coffee? Been hooked ever since. All right, so that's got that pretty well mixed up. Almost looks like a mocha cappuccino there or something. One of them other $6 Starbucks drinks people pay for. I don't mind buying Starbucks, but I like that $2.50 cup of coffee a lot better than I do $6 for one. Oh, all right. That is our coffee in our hot beverage bag. There we go. Got some floaties on the top. They'll finish dissolving in a minute. Let's start with our military Oh, son of a. Okay, that's a little hot. Sorry about that. I did not mean to almost cuss there. Okay, that's a little warm. So we're going to stick that right back down in here. There we go. We're going to set that to the side. Now, and as usual with the flameless ration heater, ow, hot, 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 hot. Meh. So we'll shake it up a bit. Now this one I notice has the side pull tabs, which is one of the best things they have done to the MREs. There we go. That one's done. Now let's go Civi. Here's the civilian version. Hot, but not as hot. And I noticed even though it was the same flameless ration heater, they did have them branded. One for the military and one for the civilian. This one's civilian. You can see it has the cup instructions and everything. But if you look at the military one, canteen. So there is a difference. At least in the printing. Physically, no difference. They both got hot, that's all that mattered. Alrighty. Yeah, this one has the side notches too, so. The side notches are a lot better than having notches on the side here because you can get into the food a lot better, you can mix it a lot better. And trust me, you ask anybody that's been in the military, they'll doctor these things left and right. Well, that's interesting. So let's take an honest look at this. Here we got the civilian. Honestly, a lot more sauce than noodle. Really, a lot more sauce than noodle. But when you look at the dot mill, there's a lot of pasta in there. There's a lot of pasta in there. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna take a look at this real quick, and we're gonna come back and do a little taste testing. All right, so let's do a little taste test and see if we can tell a difference in these two. Alrighty, so for the sake of argument, Papa's Perfect Salt-Free Seasoning. Right here on half. Pepper. Now remember, this was a reduced sodium. That's why we got Papa's Salt-Free. On this one, yeah, I ain't that crazy. I ain't adding no more salt. I am, however, going to add me some hot sauce. And if this ain't enough, I got a bottle of Tabasco in there. Hell, I got a bottle of Tabasco in there, a bottle of Tabasco on my desk, bottle of... I don't travel nowhere without hot sauce. There we go. So again, half doctored, half plain, so we can test them out. All right, so let's start with the beverages. We're going to start with this green lemon lime, which is kind of unusual. Usually lemon lime is more of a yellowish. So this one, I'm wondering. Yeah. Less of a Gatorade, more of a Kool-Aid type flavor. No electrolytes, I can tell. Good though. Definitely different than regular water. Alrighty. Coffee. Get you started in the morning, but can't say much more than that. It's all right. I like mine stronger. I'd have been doctoring it by now. All right, raisins. Well, I noticed something on these. This one just said raisins, not raisins osmotic. Big difference, because the osmotic ones to me have kind of a weird aftertaste. That one actually tastes like a good old-fashioned fresh raisin. Corn nuts, nuggets, however they listed it. Okay, we know it's corn nuts, come on. Those really need a little seasoning. Really bland. Come on. You can do smoked almonds. You can do jalapeno cashews. You can add a little flavoring to those toasted corn kernels. One of my favorites. There has been many a day that my lunch on the go has consisted of a wheat snack bread with a packet of cheese spread, and that's it. It is tasty. It will fill you up. The cheese spread, kind of a cross between an American and a sharp cheddar. Because it has that little bit of sharpness to it like the cheddar has, but it has the creamy butteriness of the American. You can tell it's a pasteurized processed cheese spread, but it's still pretty good. It's not to the level of the French cheese cans, but it's definitely edible. And I will say a lot of people I know, when they have the ravioli or the spaghetti or the chili mac, will just mix the cheese right in with it to make it extra cheesy. I haven't tried that. I might just here in a minute. All right, so there we go. Everything but the ravioli. Let's take a look at Pop-Tart here. Look familiar? Damn. Sorry, darn. Those things are fused together. Hey, y'all, guess what? It's Frosted Brown Sugar Pop-Tart. You want one? Run down to the local grocery store. They're on the breakfast aisle. Sorry. Nothing special. But it is a civilian version, so it's civilian food. Although I have seen these in the military as well. So, all right, let's try some crackers with some jelly. Crackers smell fine. Apple jelly's not bad. Got a nice sweetness to it. Would like a little more apple flavor, but there's some there. So let's try strawberry here. About the same. Nothing really extraordinary, but not bad. It's, same stuff you can get off the store shelves. Just in a nice, convenient packet. So, let's see how Mr. Tootsie Roll held up. So if this was packaged, if that was 2012, that means this Tootsie Roll's 4 years old. Still real soft, still real pliable. Little resistant to the knife, but not as bad as it could have been. Still tastes pretty fresh, so it worked out pretty good. All right. Now to the piece de resistance. Let's try the different raviolis. Now here's the fun part. I'm having to dig to find a ravioli in this one. That sauce is a lot looser and a lot meatier. Tastes like it came out of a Chef Boyardee can. Let's try a little bit with the seasoning. The seasoning helps a little bit. So let's try unadulterated. We can see how the sauce is glumped up on this one. So it's a thicker sauce. But looks like the exact same ravioli. I want to look at something. Try one with the hot sauce. Oh yeah, much better. Ooh. Tell you what. That has a little kick to it. I'm going to have to find some of that. That's some good hot sauce. That is almost a Tabasco level. Beats out Texas Pete and Crystal, hands down. Got a nice little burn at the back of the throat. Not enough to kill the taste, but enough to give you the heat. You still get that vinegary, peppery taste. And with that ravioli, oh, that just set it off. Hallelujah. That's some good stuff. I want to see something here. So I wonder if this has something to do with it. Here's the Civilan reduced sodium beef ravioli in meat sauce. It doesn't say anything about it on the box being reduced sodium until you get to right here. Other than that, the box is almost exactly the same. Because here's the military. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. I'm honestly wondering if that reduced sodium has that much of a deal with it, because I'm sorry, this is bland. It has to have something. Alrighty, well, there you go. Reduced sodium Civilan. Military. Keep your hot sauce around. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Sunday lunch here. Y'all have a good one.